Hello everyone, welcome to the first video of its kind on this channel, and especially to both subscribers old and new. Thank you for joining us. I'm making this video for a couple reasons. Number one, I wanted to have a video so you guys could attach a voice to a face. I bet this is probably for a lot of you at least, the first time you've ever seen me. And I bet a lot of you didn't predict that I looked like some homeless stoner, but you know, it's whatever. This is certainly not the first, live appearance I've had or anything. The other two guys on the channel either. I'll link down in the description a bunch of our live action stuff and you can go watch it there. But for a lot of you that are just joining us on one of our more recent successful videos, I wanted to make this for the aforementioned reason and to say thank you guys so much for the recent surge in subscribers. We're almost up to 500 at this point, so thank you guys so much. That is so cool to us. We've always said in the past we do this for fun, and we by no means even expected to get past 100, but the fact that a few of our videos do so exceptionally well and that people are still constantly watching our own stupid Let's Play stuff like that is so cool to us. So thank you guys for hanging around. Thank you all that have been here early on, and thank you to those who found us entertaining or informative enough to join the channel here recently. So thank you all so much. That is so cool. So I've never done one of these, talk to the camera style vlog things, and I'm doing it on a phone camera, so hopefully it's not too potato-y. I actually had to adjust the lighting and shit to make it halfway decent. My mic's all fucked up compared to what I usually do, but I want to make this video today to talk about not only our recent subscribers joining us, which is awesome, but also just a few channel updates, and talk a little bit more personally about us, for both the people who've been here a while and those who've just joined, because there's no way you all would know. So for those who don't know, especially if you are just clued into the more successful videos on our channel, which there's like 3 right now that are in the tens of thousands, and the rest are below 1,000 or even below 10, some of them. There are 3 people on this channel. There's myself, Ryan, Ashton, and then Logan. Ashton's been in a lot of the more recent stuff here the past 8 or 9 months, I would say. We play like co-op games and anything PC we play together a lot. There's some like split screen stuff we'll be in. We did a whole Gears of War co-op series, split screen on Xbox One. But if you watch the live action stuff, he's the shorter blonde headed loud one. Very funny, and we're doing Far Cry right now together. That's going to be going up for a while. And just a lot of random bullshit. We do Dog Pound together a lot, so yeah, he's like the right hand man to this channel. We're I would say we make up the majority of it. Then there's also Logan. So Logan was actually the one who started this channel. Was the one who was like, hey, let's do it for fun, and I said, fuck it, yeah, why not? So he was in like every video for the first 3-4 months, something like that, and just scheduling and stuff has made it harder to record with him often, but here recently, he's been at Castle Crashers. We've done some Insurgency together, all the early Trial by Fire. He has his own Trial by Fire Dark Souls series where we all play. Like Ashton and I are, veterans of Dark Souls, and we try to guide him through, and it's pretty fucking funny. So he's in that. But as of recently, he's been, kind of hanging low. But that's because we have, very conflicting schedules. Ashton and I are both students in college, and he works a full-time job on top of being a part-time firefighter. So it's kind of hard to, get recording dates that easily, so that's why he hasn't been in a lot of stuff. But there are indeed 3 of us, and I know that I'm probably the main person you would know, because the top 3 videos, only Ashton's in only one of them, and I'm in the top 2, and everything else is kind of random, between Toxic and my own personal playthrough. So I just want to let you know that there are other people who work very hard on this channel as well, and I want to point out that there's a lot of good content that comes out of them. And that's my favorite stuff to do, really, as far as just sit down and have a good time. It's like just playing with my friends. So I will also link some stuff down below if you would like to check that out, especially for you newcomers that may not know it exists. So as I said, we do this just for fun. We don't do this to make money, not that we could anyway. We're sitting at supposedly like $240 worth of ad revenue, and you know, we've not seen a check from YouTube. I don't know when they send it out, when they're supposed to, but as I've expressed in the past, anything we were to earn off of doing this, you know, we monetize our videos. And if you guys ad block it, if you don't think we're worth the ads, I can't blame you. I don't give a shit. You know, I hate even watching a 5-second skippable ad. It kills me. But any ad revenue that does come off of it, we absolutely plan to, you know, reinvest into the channel. We've put a lot of money into this channel anyway, especially if you count the games and stuff we record. But we do it for fun, you know. The discussion videos, the reviews and stuff, that's stuff that I really take a lot of pride in. I love doing the Toxic stuff, which is a arena shooter, if you don't know, early access on Steam. Got to know the developers and the social media guys through there quite a lot. But all the other stuff, you know, our Let's Plays and our co-op stuff, we would be playing that anyway, so it's not that much more work just to throw it up there. So, you know, because we do this for fun, it really did come as a surprise to see just how many people, you know, enjoyed our content, just us screwing around. So we really appreciate that, and that's awesome. But also what comes with that was kind of a surprise, especially to me, was that a lot of you really take our words seriously and, you know, really feel a lot of weight to what we say. And that is very cool, and I genuinely appreciate that, especially from reviews, because the way we are, you know, we're not professionals. We're just talking as one gamer to another, and we're not going to sugarcoat shit. That's just how we are, and that's the way I want people to perceive us. But you can also look at the most popular videos on our channel, and they have a lot of dislikes. Like, compared to the YouTubers that do this shit for a living, where they have 2-3 million subscribers, and as soon as they put a video up, you get 10,000 likes just because they put a video up. You know, ours has, like, on some of the worst ones, it's like a 3 like to 1 dislike ratio. And to me, that's fine. Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Maybe they disliked it because they disagreed with what I said. Maybe they disliked it because our video quality wasn't high enough for them. I don't care, whatever it is. But there's a lot of feedback in the comments, you know, between my dirty language or whatever, and just me trying to simplify stuff and keep it, you know, grounded, that a lot of people express that, well, you're not being professional and whatnot. And we never said we were. Also, I don't see how language is tied to being professional anyway, but and if you do tie language to being professional, then I think that comes off as disingenuous sometimes, because, you know, if I'm at work and a copy, you know, a printer jams on me, I can't go to my boss and say, this fucking piece of shit isn't working, get this goddamn shit out of here. You know, if I was really angry, I can't express myself the way I want to. So being able to be myself, I think that comes off as being more genuine, and that's how we all feel, especially during reviews and these, you know, types of discussion videos that tend to do better. So view this channel, please, as amateurs just doing what they enjoy and trying to express. If we do have an opinion, we try to express it as subjectively as possible, and we will tell you if we have biases. It's that simple. You know, I have certain biases, and I'll tell you right up front. But I also, you know, try to look at all sides of things, and I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. If something's bad, I'm going to tell you that way. If it's something that is really good, I'm going to tell you that way too. So that's how we like to see ourselves, is just one group of gamers talking to other groups of gamers. So don't view us as professionals. We don't make a living off this. We just do it as for fun. And some of you guys seem to really like it, and that's what really counts for us. So thank you for sticking on board with us, and thank you if you just joined recently, if you thought that was worth a sub. So as far as channel updates and news go, as of recording this yesterday, Ashton and I actually went to our local Comic-Con who ran this weekend. Had a lot of fun in that. Last year, Logan and I made a video in it of the Comic-Con last year, and we didn't film this year, primarily because it was really crowded, like shoulder to shoulder a lot of the times, and we just couldn't, you know, wield a camera or phone very well. There also wasn't a whole lot new or different than I'd seen. That was the biggest one that Ashton had ever been to, but I'd seen a lot of the same stuff. There were some very good costumes, like there was a lot of good stuff, but nothing that would have translated well into video. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. It's like you had to be there kind of thing. And what worked so well last year is there was a pretty big indie game presence. Like there was 4 developers there that were showcasing their own indie games, and there was a couple I really liked, a couple that were like but it still made good video content. And this year really just wasn't that way very much, so we just said fuck it, let's have fun. I actually did buy a couple things. I've got a pretty cool t-shirt from a really talented artist, and I got a Soul Air picture hanging up there. I may show you here. But we had a good time with that. as far as upcoming content and stuff goes, I'm going to tell you that Lords of the Fallen is going up. That's doing a lot better than I thought it would. You know, it's kind of just a B-rate game to me. You know, it's a Dark Souls knockoff, but some of you guys seem to be following it. Like, you know, there's a group of like 10 or 12 of you all that are sticking with it, which is really cool, because that's another instance that was a game I was going to play anyway. So if someone gets enjoyment out of it, that's awesome. So that's going to run up right until the release of Dark Souls 3 on April 11th. I don't remember if it, you know, ends the week before. I think like the last episode's the Friday before that. So that's going to run up till then. Far Cry is going to be sporadically through then as well. We just recorded another session last night, so or not last night, 2 nights ago, and that'll be going up intermittently as well. Halo and Chill is probably going to continue. I have another idea for a Saturday weekly show that I may alternate between them to keep, you know, fresh, but I don't know. That's the beauty of this channel. We have no set schedule. Whenever we feel like doing something different, we're going to do it, because we feel like that, you know, restricts us less. So just keep an eye out for that. And for Dark Souls 3, I didn't really plan on doing a full play, you know, because last year I did Scholar of the First Sin, and that took so long. That was 74 episodes, plus a couple miscellaneous random stuff, because my commentary cut out a couple times, and, you know, I didn't want to screw you guys over on content if you were following it. So that took so long. Like, I beat the game in, like, completely, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks, I think. And it took almost 2.5 months, 3 months maybe, to get the entire thing up, because I was doing it daily, except for Sundays, I think. I can't remember. It was 5 or 6 days a week, but they were all 15-minute sessions or 15-minute videos, so it still took like 20-something hours to watch. It was ridiculous. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to record a full play again, with the intention of putting it up. But if it becomes too strenuous around that time, because I think I want to have a design project due around that time, and it may be fucking really bad, so if that is the case, we may just put highlights up both from my point of view and Ashton's point of view. But if it works out okay, I will record the entire thing and put them up, maybe a 3-day-a-week 25 to 30-minute session. That way you'll be getting the same amount of content weekly, maybe even more, except it'll actually be less work on me. I've found that, like, doing 2 or 3 long videos takes less work than doing, like, you know, 4 short videos. You know, thumbnails don't take that long to make or anything, but between the uploading and just scheduling and all that bullshit, it's actually less work intensive just to do longer stuff. At least it is to me. And that kind of thing, usually don't have to cut up too much. So especially because of that, it's not really that much more work. So playing on that, but like I said, nothing set in stone. We'll see what happens. And where I'm going to New Orleans, like middle of May, that may fuck some things up too, but I'll worry about that when we get there. More recently, or more soon, I guess I should say, is between now and the end of March, definitely before April 11th, Ashton is supposed to get some new PC parts in and stuff. Isn't going to be a complete overhaul of his build. I wanted to say rig and build. I was like, build rig, but he's going to get like a new case, power supply, I think upgrading processors from the dual-core Pentium to a unlocked i5. He's selling his current 970 to get the one I used to have, because it's a nicer, cooler. Basically, we're doing like a straight swap on that. Long story, but there should be, between now and this time next month, there should be kind of a, you know, PC overhaul video, something like that. This will be like, I can't even count, like 6th or 7th fucking PC I've helped build this year. But none of them have been documented, because a lot of the times they've been over long periods of time, or just weren't that interesting to me. Like, I moved my PC from one case and power supply to another and dressed it up and stuff, but that was another thing. It was like, I did all of that over a long period of time, so it didn't really translate to video very well. But this one should be like one session, and it should be, you know, it won't really be a step-by-step, like, now apply the thermal paste to the CPU type of thing, but it'll be, you know, kind of fun to watch. And if you like that stuff, we may document more of our rig updates, battle station stuff. But I especially think that, you know, you guys that came from the GPU discussion video might like that kind of stuff. So just let us know. Also, if you want to see like my battle station type thing, I wouldn't mind doing like a, you know, a tour type deal. It's probably soon to change right now. My full tower and stuff won't, but I'm hoping to upgrade monitors here soon, and that's going to fuck everything up. Like, I have speakers, and that's going to need to go to stands, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it'll be there eventually. So, but if you guys would like to see it, I wouldn't mind filming it. I don't want to do this video though, because I'm going to have to go into too much detail. So just let me know. But like I said, I bet a lot of the PC crowd might, be interested in that. So there's an option. And one final thing, if you look behind me, you can see I'm a guitar nut gearhead, and I've been playing for, what is it at this point? Almost 10 years, I guess, right at 10 years? Yeah. So everyone on this channel is musical in some way. Ashton plays cello. He got a scholarship to where he went for playing cello. Been picking up bass a lot more recently. They're very similar instruments, just, one has frets and a little bit different tuning. But Logan used to play drums a lot. He's, hasn't had the time here recently, and I don't think he even has room for his full set. It's ridiculously large. But so we all do, some type of musical stuff. I'm actually, the theme you hear is I'm playing it. It's completely like, I don't even know what to call it. Bro metal is like the first thing. I don't know. It's like metalcore. Totally unlike anything else I play. Like, I have an 8-string. That tells you anything. So, but we are, we get into music and stuff. So if you guys like any of that, if you'd like to see something like that, let me know. I have one video of me playing a cover, and that didn't do very well. So I took that as a sign of you guys don't give a shit. But we're going to keep this a gaming channel primarily. But we have our random side stuff too. So, but if you'd like to see something musical, just let me know, because we could do that, and it's fun for us. But like I said, this is a gaming channel. We want to keep it that way. Music's like my baby. I don't want to seep that and monetize it or anything. I just want to, that's my thing. Gaming, I don't care. We'll we'll do that together. But as far as I know, I think that's it. So thanks for joining us. If you like this style of update videos, I guess we can do this more often. If so, I need to get a fucking real camera, because you have no idea how precarious this phone is set up. I got a damn thing it's called finger ease. You put it on guitar strings for it's like a lubricant. Yeah, lubricant. And then like a roll of electrical tape, and then a pair of pliers up front to create like a 3-point support. It's horrible. And then all this is jacked up, and I have to have lighting there so I don't look dark. It's horrible. But yeah, if you do like this, we can set something up to do it more often. But channel updates don't need to happen that often. But we could use it for live action and stuff. But just let me know. Feedback, constructive criticism is always welcome, and even debates that are civil, I don't mind. I check the comments though, so do keep it civil, or I will remove your ass, or I will publicly humiliate you with knowledge. That's my favorite thing to do. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging around so long. If you have been around for a year or more, thank you for joining us recently. If you have, we'll recommend a bunch of stuff down below. If you want to check that out, see what we've done in the past, because there's a lot of stuff that I'm personally proud of, and that the other guys have done that are fucking hilarious. So please do check that out. We put a lot of time and work into that kind of stuff, and if just a few more people get some enjoyment out of it, then that makes it completely worth it to us. So yeah, that's about it. Wish the other two guys could be here as well, but like I said, I'm the one that usually does this kind of stuff. So, but yeah, we'll talk to you later, and here's to another 500 or so. Bye bye.